Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating 1,000,000 millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is to let you know that we shall overcome all our challenges by uniting. People, the answer to all the problems that we face is unity. All of them. Whether it's poverty, whether it's crimes, whether it's, you name them. Any and every challenge that we face as a people is because we're divided. Everybody's out here just looking out for themselves, And it's like you have to learn to embrace the difference that's among us, It's like all these different things that divide us, man, whether it's racism, whether it's classism, whether it's colorism, whatever you want to call it, whatever there is that you're using or that you experience as a wedge that divide us, man, we really have to tear down those barriers, people. And that goes for everybody, It's like, even just the whole idea of racism, for example. It's like, I don't know why people haven't woken up to that one yet. It's like, think about it. Everybody is in the same boat, man. We all got the same goals. We all trying to provide a great life for our families. And, we all to a degree experience the same dilemmas and challenges, If people would smart up, man, and start to realize that if you look at the bigger picture of things in life, man, what we care about is being able to provide for our family and live a great life, And that's something I think really moving forward that people really got to start looking into, man, is looking into the common threads that unite us. You have to really look past the things that divide us, man, and challenge yourself to think about what unite us as people. And the more we stay grounded and focus on those things, people, then it'll be more natural for us to unite and start working together so we can solve the problems of this world, And like I said, people, obviously, we all know my main focus is the Caribbean and Africa, but I'm expanding that. I'm expanding on that to where, I really want people to, just really start to figure out, man, how can we solve the problems of this world? And if that's the focal point, then who cares who solve it, man? It's like it's not who is right, it's what works, These are philosophies that I've adapted, over the years. It's like if we all have a common goal of just working together, man, and figuring things out and resolving our problems, then this world would be a way better place, And it's like there's so many models around us, people, of countries or people that have done these things, It's like something I thought about the other day, and I want to share this real quick, because if everybody work on these things, people, then we will win. Everybody will win. It's like, people can say what they want about China, man, but I'm going to tell you something. Just off of what I've seen, that characteristics and the habits that they're developing their kids from a very young age. Like, I remember seeing videos of the schools where you got little kids, man, 5, 6 years old, cooking food, preparing the meal they eat. Also see the kids cleaning the schools. They didn't have janitors around there cleaning up. They had the kids doing that, It's like creating a sense of responsibility, man, being responsible for doing the things that, contributing to make a difference from a very young age. It's like for you to learn those as skills or habits at a very young age, people, those are priceless, Also, at one point, you got to think about it, I think it was after World War II, where, a lot of things like cars and so forth that came out of Japan was of low quality, and they made a commitment to themselves that they was going to be, provide the highest quality product, and here we are now. Toyota Camrys, Corollas, Hondas are some of the strongest daggone cars out here, man, that last 300, 400,000 miles with no problem if you do the basic maintenance. The point I'm trying to get at, people, is that, you know, there's lessons all around us, man. And if we really look past our differences, then we can see what lessons we can learn from others. And if we make it a priority to learn the lessons, people, and embody those lessons for ourselves, then in essence, you know, we're developing the right characteristics, the right attitude, the right habits, and you know, that will all foster just us working together and working more as a team, because we're focused on solving the world's problems. You know, there's only two states of being, people. In any situation, you're either a part of the solution or you're a part of the problem. So it's like anything you don't want to see happening, you got to ask yourself, which side of the spectrum are you on? Are you helping to solve the problem, or are you a part of the problem? And if you look at it from that perspective, people, and everybody take responsibility for their actions and their way of being, then it's a lot easier for us to work together because our heart's in the right place, you know? And it's something I want you to think about, people. I want you to really consider that, man, because we must unite as people across the world, and of course, especially for us here in the Caribbean and Africa, you know? I'll leave it at that, man. I think we get the point there. Here's the thing. Shout out to Jamaica, man, the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, the mother of this world. And shout out to the entire Caribbean, man. As I always state, people, and what the message is today is united we stand, divided we fall, people. Right now, we have a great leader over there in Africa that's making waves across the continent. And I love his mentality in the sense that he's really not just focused on Burkina Faso, but he's really focused on uniting the entire African continent, man, and taking ownership of our minerals and our resources that we have, you know, and making sure that it benefits the people of each and every country over there, you know. So I'll say this much, man. Let's unite with this guy. Let's unite behind him and support and pray for this man for protection. And I'll say this much, man, is that, you know, now is the time, people. If you can't unite right now, then the question becomes, when can you unite? It's been over 400 plus years, man, that we have been divided. And my question to you is, when is the time, if not now? Let's unite behind this Abraham Traore, man, and really help him to foster the new wave of growth and development in Africa. I know I definitely support him, and I hope that people that's out here, man, will really see past the BS and just really see the man's heart and see what he's doing, you know? You can lie about a person, people, but what you can't change is the facts of the man's deeds, you know? Because you don't judge a person by what you hear, what you say, or what you hear people say, is you trust people by their deeds. I don't have to know him personally, but I see what he's doing for his people, and I see how he makes people feel, and I see the inspiration that he inspires in others, people, and for that reason, I support him very strongly. And I see that he's definitely there as a catalyst to really awaken Africa, people, as he's already doing, but it's more to come. And, you know, I just want to see us united, man, and let's all be open-minded and learn from everybody, man. Don't just limit yourself, you know what I'm saying? Learn from the Chinese. There's things they're doing that are freaking amazing, man. Why would you not learn from them? You're crazy not to, you know? Japan, I gave you the example about quality and making dedication and adopting that as a principle of being. See, change that lasts, people, is really when you can inspire people to embody the characteristics of success, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is what those countries are doing right now. They're teaching them work ethic at a very young age and a contribution and working as a team. You know what I'm saying? With a team, people, you can attain and accomplish any and everything in this world. And the bottom line is, if you look at the countries and people that are succeeding, the one thing you see, people, is that they're united. You know, they are united. You look at the Jews, they're united. Hispanics, they're united in most cases. You know what I'm saying? People, for us, African, Caribbean, Black Americans, Black people around the world, man, you must unite. You must unite, people. United we stand, divided we fall. You know what falling feels like, because we've been divided long enough. Let's unite, man, so we can attain the amazing prosperity that God have in store for us, people. You know, united we stand, divided we fall, people. I'll never get tired of saying that, and I would say that every single day until I see it materialize and where we all united, you know. Anyways, people, my declarations over your life: number 1 is that you are a millionaire. Number 2 is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number 3, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today is that the Spirit of God that resides inside of you, man, will stir up inside of you something special, you know, to give you the drive, the passion, man, to really find ways how you can unite, you know, and develop yourself and be of a contribution to this world. That is my prayer, people. Blessings on to you and your family, man. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.